or never attended some classes, or maybe skipped some. Because if you can come to court and present a core accusation of indecent act, and at the same time you're putting the word enjoying, that dismisses the whole matter that you've brought to court. So number two, when we say the Bigdaddy used force, it was a force because one, our client Sonkei is never seen holding Bigdaddy romantically. Rather, it is Bigdaddy that is holding the neck and trying to pull her to his mouth. And yet,
hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget anytime I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Two accounts: indecent act na drunk and disorderly. Now in a court of law, huyo accused haezi kuja ambie koti nataka nishtakiwe date fulani na fulani ama nipewe time nikuje siku fulani na fulani. Accused yuko kotini, senior counsels muko kotini. The only people that can ask for time is either the DCI, Madam Kotrida, awekwe rumande ili waweze kufinalize na investigation, ama office of Madam Prosecutor wanaweza wakauliza swali nini time kwanza ndio waweze kuprefer charges on your accused. So as a lawyer of a defense, you cannot come to court and ask for time. For time what? This is a state against the accused. So we are proceeding with this case. I just wanted to let you people know that. Prosecutor, please play the record. Yes.
That Munyoni, you see, in that kissing, she really loved it. She really enjoyed it, and like I've said, this is a person who have been obsessed by Bigdaddy, and she got an opportunity to meet Bigdaddy. Bigdaddy was in town, and it was really good for her. It was fun. She enjoyed it. So there's nothing like she was forced. There's no kiss
Objection.
that was forced on her. She participated and enjoyed it.
Objection. I am so sure that my learned friend never attended some classes, or maybe skipped some. Because if you can come to court and present a core accusation of indecent act, and at the same time you're putting the word enjoying, that dismisses the whole matter that you've brought to court. So number two, when we say the Bigdaddy used force, it was a force because one, our client Sonkei is never seen holding Bigdaddy romantically. Rather, it is Bigdaddy that is holding the neck and trying to pull her to his mouth. And yet our client gave in because of drunkenness, because right now there is a case of being drunkard and disordered. So by that time she was disorderly because she was drunk, and the person who made her drunk was Bigdaddy, so that he could lure our client into the trap. So if you can see, you can play that recording again to see if there was a push and pull, and surely it was from Bigdaddy. I request the court to play the recording again.
Okay, Your Honor, I am getting the video ready yet again. I will play it. And Your Honor, I think Steve Nice is already here. Steve Nice, if you can request to join, kindly request so I can bring you up. Steve Nice is here already. We did share the live with him. He was aware of the need for him to appear in court.
Madam Prosecutor, your office
Yes.
has misplaced part of the evidence. The evidence have been played so far, to me, and the way I analyze it, it shows two individuals who are of the team participating in Chama Baba willingly. I do not see any force there. I see very happy faces. And the charges here, drunk and disorderly, yeah. But I do not have, however, I've not seen evidence of the indecent act that Madam Sonkei and Steve Nice, the second accused, participated in. Do we have that in your office?
Your Honor, we do not as yet have that. However, if the public can direct me to where I can actually find that second piece of evidence, please do, because I think that is the most serious offense as far as I'm concerned.
Whoever knows where the record is, please.
Thank you.
Can advise the court.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. For now,
Madam,
do I play this one again?
Your Honor.
Mlete maabusu wa pili ambaye ni Steve Nice juu. Yes, Senior Counsel Kioi.
Your Honor, I would wish the court to play the recording to see if there is a force used by Bigdaddy against our client, and that if there is force, you could rule on that.
Okay, so what we are going to do, I give a directive that we are going to replay the same video when they were sharing or when the kissing was happening in the club. And then all the senior counsels, you're going to approach the bench and let us analyze this evidence.
Your lady, since you are playing the evidence about kissing, there was also another incident that happened when our client Bigdaddy was sleeping and he was waking up and the lady took his mouth to be kissed. Like, can we also have that evidence played here so that we all see if there was force there? Yeah. So let's have all the evidence being played here.
There was also, my fellow lawyer, there was also another evidence where the Madam Sonkei removed her poops and then he put my client Bigdaddy's hand inside. So I found it very
as well as, is it just me ama nimeona ni kama kuna kitu Sonkei alikuwa anamwagiwa kwa mdomo juu after Bigdaddy amelala na yeye huku kwa kitanda nini chini amesema amekunywa. I don't know. Anyway, senior counsels approach the bench. We're going to start with Sandy, Don King, Geoffrey, Peter Kioi, TikTok depression, and then finally Sonkei.
Thank you, Your Honor, for the mic. Kindly, let's go by the video. Clearly, you could see my client here was going to have fun with a couple of friends. And yes, we might say there was a mutual feeling shared from there. But apart from that, you will see that our client's Sonkei was trying to enjoy herself when Bigdaddy was forcefully pulling her back for a kiss. She was lured in, she was gotten by surprise, it happened. Then she went forward again. When she went forward again, she pushed Bigdaddy away. This meaning that she had declined. It is like she was in shock. So she was trying to adjust at the scenario that just took place. Again, you can see someone else is blocking the camera from seeing, for us to see whatever was happening. But
We are going to have the poll after the senior counsels approach the bench. Senior counsel, the Don King, please approach.
Your Honor. As the senior counsel approaches, the poll is on whether there was force or there was no force, whether Sonkei Kores was actually forced into the act or not. Should I do it very quickly, Your Honor? It will only take a minute. Thank you.
I think it will be unfair if we have the poll before all of us give our submission.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you.
So yeah, it's only prudent that we all give our submissions. Then maybe we can have the poll. So, your lady, this is what I'm saying. My colleague there, Sandy, said that their client was made drunk, but it's on record that their client has always been drunk. their client has always been a drunkard for the longest time. So I failed to understand what she means that their client was made drunk. Another thing, their client has always been on record that she always wants to meet Bigdaddy. And that's why I said she has always been obsessed by our client, you see. So this was the day. So when she learned that our client was visiting her state, she herself made herself to be available. She is Madam Available. You see, she made herself to be available to our client. She even knew the club that our client was going to attend. And also, because our client is a generous man, our client is always known to be very generous. So our client made Madame Sonkei to feel good. Even in the videos that has been played, Madame Sonkei was participating. There was an act of enjoyment. You can even see that she was even extending her hand on Bigdaddy's neck, meaning that she was enjoying the kiss. So it will be unfair for my colleagues to say that our client forced himself on Madame Sonkei, and the evidence is clearly seen on the video, plus some that has not even been played here, that Madame Sonkei is the one who made herself to be available to our client, and she enjoyed the act.
Can just a minute? I would like Senior Counsel Don to explain to me why Sonkei was being forced to take shots. This was a simple act of making her drunk, not aware of her actions later on. So by you saying Bigdaddy is a very good person, yet he has many wives everywhere and many girlfriends everywhere, he was really trying to also involve Sonkei to be part of that circle of his life. Sonkei was just drunk and acting like precautions of alcohol. So you can't say that.
Can you bring marriage certificates here to prove that our client has many marriages?
He's a polygamous man. He doesn't even have marriage certificate. He's with every woman and children everywhere. You should understand your client. This client of yours has children even in Kenya. He has children everywhere. Yani ni children. Mpaka hata tunaogopa sasa kwa sababu hii maneno ilikuwa ni mingi. He was easily trying to bring Sonkei another children, and Sonkei declined another children. That is what I'm trying to make you understand, Don. You can't have children everywhere. Your client should also control himself, because children everywhere with this economy is very bad. And your client saw our client having potential. She's a stable woman. He's trying to take advantage kwa sababu anataka wanawake wenye wako na pesa na wako stable. Shame on him.
Can I correct you on that? According to the World Index, the aged are more than the born ones. So we need more children than the way you think. The old people are more than the newborn ones.
Client to attack children. She was made drunk. She didn't know what she was happening. She was not even aware of her surrounding. Mulimwona vizuri akilala kwa sitting room. That is a person who respects herself. Lakini mulevi mwingine akakuja mpaka kwa sitting room kumtafuta bado kwa sababu alikuwa anaenda kwa kidole kwingine. So akarudi kutafutana. So why would you say my client is a loose woman? Kwanza mnasema si mrembo. Have you looked at her? She's a very chubby, round, pretty lady. Hata wewe Don Gray unafaa kukua na wivu sana, because this is a very beautiful woman. Your client was easily obsessed with the looks of Our Lady because she was well dressed celebrating on Christmas Eve. Enjoying like a very beautiful woman of people. Everyone should understand that. Mr. Don, I am so sorry, no need to disrespect you in any way, but your client is a loose person, which he needs to change.
If you use the word lose, then your client is the one that is loose. Honestly speaking, she's on record. She's obsessed. She has always been obsessed, and this day she got herself into it. This is what she wanted, and I think she wanted to do this so that maybe she can chase clout or something. But she really felt so good. She enjoyed it, and I'm even getting some confirmation here that she still wants for more, and maybe more is gonna come.
On top of that, my fellow lawyer, and I quote, "Nothing can separate me from Bigdaddy. Lady J, you are nothing compared to Bigdaddy. Bigdaddy is holding many things that I admire. There is nothing, Lady J, that can make me to disrespect Bigdaddy. There is
Objection,
nothing
Your
in
Honor.
there.
Where has our prosecutor come into this? I thought the accused was Sonkei. Now our prosecutor has become, we are comparing our prosecutor
and
and
then I will lay
Bigdaddy.
out. So it means
Here, can we focus on the case? Because it seems that you're losing the case. You yourself, you don't know who.
So it means
No, the honor nataka kuambia no depression tu hapo, mtasema vibaya because nitawaambia hapa client wetu na mjue alikuwa amepewa velo, so hakuwa mind yake, so he was forced. Alikuwa memesa velo, ni kama mimi vile nilipewa nikapiga watu, so he was so lazima muelewe, mtupe wakati, hakuna kuingizwa kwa prison. Lazima tena mtupe wakati tuende hata hospitali, tulete evidence hospitali, daktari aonyeshe tulikuwa amepewa mpaka mavero hivyo, akwa kwa mind yake set. Thank you.
Approach the bench, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi.
Your Honor, when we discuss issues that surround the circumstances that happened yesterday, the circumstances of the matter that is in court, it is out of order for my learned friend, the Don, to call my client loose because he has no evidence to prove to court that one day he approached Sonkei and Sonkei gave in. Again, in this matter, we were talking about a case of indecent act. Yet I still repeat that the Don King said that there was a word enjoyment used in his speech, and in his statements, when you use the word enjoyment, then the decent act is actually is quashed from that. So for now, I believe my client Sonkei. When you watch very well the video, Sonkei Kores was held and was forcefully given a kiss, and because she gave in already, she enjoyed. So the act was enjoyment. So I would really want the court to put a poll on whether there was enjoyment in this matter or an indecent act. Because I believe it is enjoyment and not an indecent act, because these people have been following each other for long and going to the club which this person was. It is just like visiting a club there where your secret admirer has been, and then you caught up in the situation and then you enjoy together. For now, I believe it was enjoyment. So I would wish this court to put a poll of whether it was enjoyment or an indecent act.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I have now put the poll up. So if it was enjoyment, it's the laughing emoji, the red. Indecent act, the blue. Thank you. Do you think it was enjoyment? We need at least 500 participants. So vote, guys. Red for yes, it was enjoyment. Blue for indecent act. Yeah, 232 already. For enjoyment, 318. Let's hit it to 500. Participate, guys. Participate. Vote, guys. Vote. Thank you. Vote. Thank you. Was it enjoyment for red? Indecent act for blue. Enjoyment for red. Thank you. So it's just about 500. Well done, guys. Well done. Good. 488, Your Honor, for enjoyment. They're all in agreement with Senior Counsel Peter Kioi. Thank you, Your Honor.
There's a senior counsel who has not approached the bench before I take the mic. Senior counsel, TikTok depression, please approach the bench, madam.
Thank you so much, madam. And I want to say, in that video, the way I saw it, for me, I rushed and I watched the eyes of Madam Sonkei. She changed her eyes. She make her pupil to look so big to attract my client. She her eyes to seduce him. And as a man, as I told you earlier, he's very generous when it comes to bedroom matters. He say, I'm a man. Why can I shame this woman? So she's a woman who can twist in her eyes. That one you cannot see well. It's only somebody who can see very well with clear eyes like mine. If they can play that video again, you can see the eyes she was looking Bigdaddy. It's not her real eyes that she is using now. So she forced my client. She seduced my client, she tortured my client, and even she paid the ticket of 6 hours where he was living to come near her so that she can give him the drink to drink and then to remove his pant, which he doesn't close the patterns, madam. Thank you.
Objection. Your Honor, the work of the petals is to attract. And I believe that my client has been the wisest person in the world to having attract something that she has been in love with or admiring to a point of touching it. I believe that my client has been wise by even paying a ticket, something that their client will not afford to pay. I would wish to actually dream some wisdom into TikTok depression, my learned friend, that when you are attracted by something on the display, it does not have a reading or it does not have a bar that come for me. It is you who goes for it. So when you go for it just because you have loved it, it has attracted you, that means that that person, that thing has something of interest that you love. So for now, I believe Sonkei Kores, my client, has been so nice, has been so good, has groomed herself very well, and is attractive. And to this point, she's the one who won everything. Because if you love it, then crown it. Thank you.
My lady, your lady, I think we can only be fair to our colleague Geoffrey. Oh, Geoffrey is not here because I saw comment section were asking, like, is Geoffrey really understanding what's going on? So, but he has left now. I think I won't say it again.
Senior Counsel, the Don King, Geoffrey is here, and until the case is over, she will keep being here.
He has dropped.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
Thank you so much, Madam Windrose, calming the storm. I appreciate that. Excuse me, senior counsels. I've asked everybody else to approach the bench, and now I understand we have our second accused, who is Steve Nice. Mr. Steve Nice, you're welcome to the TikTok law courts. You have been charged with public indecent acts, and the same applies to Madam Sonkei. I am yet to be presented in court with enough and substantial evidence of the indecent act. So far, the piece of evidence that has been provided by Madam Prosecutor, legally, these are public display of affection. This is PDA. Typical PDA. Given the fact that the two participants, who is Madam Sonkei and Mr. Bigdaddy, are not underage and they are not recognized as minors, rather adults, and these same events took place in a club, we all know that they were not drinking milk. They were engaging in kamunyweso, and they were drunk and very disorderly. But they did not harm each other in any way in the club until they came to a certain house that belongs to the second accused, Steve Nice, whereby it is alleged that Mr. Bigdaddy penetrated without consent and even tore an undergarment. I will call it undergarment for the Mr. Sonkei. Now that Madam Sonkei, sorry. Now that we have the second accused, whose house is now declared the crime scene, we want to welcome you, Mr. Steve Nice. In this TikTok law courts, it is in our tradition, in accordance to the law of Kenya, to take your oath, and when you finish, we will read for you your charges. But for now, you are standing hereby as the owner of the house where something might have transpired. I don't know what you want to say before we swear you in and read out your charges.
Your Honor, I wish to say that I stand in for Steve Nice as his lawyer, but he can proceed first.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Your Honor. And thank you, Mr. Steve Nice, for being here. Your Honor, there is also a piece of, the second piece of accusation that we spoke about, and I think you will let Mr. Steve Nice aware of it. Meanwhile, let me just read him the oath. Mr. Steve Nice, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. So just say, I, Steve Nice.
I, Steve Nice.
I swear that everything I'll say today.
What you said, yes.
Yeah, will be the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Steve Nice. Your Honor.
Mr. Steve Nice, I am the presiding judge, Judge Black Cinderella, the only one. Any other one on TikTok is counterfeit. I do understand in this case, matter presented before us is that you, Mr. Steve Nice and Madam Sonkei, you are charged with the Indecent Act, Section 11 under Sexual Offences Act 2006, whereby it was generous for Madam Sonkei to pull out some breast and presented them on camera for you to chew or suck on them. And the same thing was done in the TikTok Republic of Kenya, which has led the states to charge you with the same above mentioned offenses. Do take your plea. Do you plead yes? Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty, najitetea nikiwa juu ya mti. Not guilty.
Najitetea kwa juu ya mtu. Wafande wa kotini, maabusu wamekaa pamoja ama wako jela tofauti. Asante sana Steve Nice. What happened? We understand also in your, because when Madam Sonkei came, Madam Sonkei alleged to have been indecently or sexually assaulted in your home. And we understand that you are keeping a piece of evidence which is very important and crucial to this court, according to the senior counsel Geoffrey, who has explained to us a lot. Do you mind telling us what happened? Mr. Stephen Nice?
Yes, I may.
Yes, please.
First, I think I would like to accuse Sonkei for taking my $50 for not, the deal was to take both titties out for at least 30 seconds. And because Kamunyuesa was cutting with us, according to me, I did not see 30 seconds of titties, but I was still, they told me I had to pay, so I ended up paying for only $50 for seeing 3 seconds of titties, not even the nipples. So I think I need to get my money back first of all, and then I'll let my lawyer Kioi talk on my behalf. Thank you.
Madam Office of the Prosecutor, the first accused, Madam Sonkei, has been charged with, has been accused or countersued, yeah, with the co-accused. In this case, we are going to title it under, please advise senior counsel.
I think
we're going to title
obtaining. Okay. And it is evident that since Steve Nice is here, it is evident that the accused, Madam Sonkei, is guilty as charged. And thank you very much for saying it.
Objection, Your Honor. I think my learned friend should stick this in his mind that he is just a senior counsel and not a judge to give orders or even to give ruling. Again, I would want this court to note that since Steve Nice and Sonkei are both my clients, we are going to sort this out of court, and that I am responsible that the $50 will be returned back to Steve Nice.
Madam Judge, according to my fellow Counsel Peter Kioi, they have agreed that Madam Sonkei was given $50 to show the boobs, of which I think it is her character, Madam Judge, because her advocate has just admitted that she took $50 from Steve Nice to show the boobs for 3 seconds and even to show the nipples and even the milk, of which she stole the money. She shot only the plain boobs, and as it is concerned here, we hear that she doesn't have the nipples, according to Steve Nice. So, Madam Sonkei is
Objection. Objection, Your Honor. I stand to say that that is so much disrespect to my client, and that I have not talked anything to do with the boobs or nipples. I have just said that the $50 will be returned. I don't care whether it was to buy land or to buy a jet or to show sufurias, but the $50 will go back to Steve Nice's account through Cash App, and we should continue. And that the senior counsel, the Don and TikTok Corporation, should not use this as a defense mechanism against what we were on, or the case which was proceeding. So right now, that was a matter out of court, and that when it was brought in, and that I stand for Steve Nice and Sonkei Kores, my clients should not be divided. I should just bring them together as a family, and that we sort this out of court. Thank you.
Your Honor, please may I take the mic? King Don, just a minute, King Don. I'm sorry for taking the mic. Pardon me, King Don. A minute.
That $50
King Don.
to Mr. Steve Nice.
A minute, King Don. May I have the mic? Your Honor, I would like to correct my fellow Councillor Peter Kioi.
Madam Sandy, yes, you have the mic. 1 moment. I also want to understand from, after you finish, Madam Sandy, I want to understand from Senior Counsel Geoffrey Comedian, your client, Madam Sonkei, who was allegedly raped in the same house of the owner who paid for $50 for some nipples. How many men was your client engaging sexually or, adultly? I want to understand that.
Kitu mnafaa ku understand. Mimi nimechoka na hii kizungu. Kitu ya kwanza, mimi nimechoka. Kizungu nayo lazima mniweke kando. Nimechoka. Kwani Peter alienda US lini? Mulienda US lini? Mimi nishachoka. Tuende na Kiswahili guys. Mimi nimechoka. Yaani sielewi vitu zingine zinanipita, sijui podi ni nini, sijui vitu zingine sielewi. We want to wachana hizi vitu vizungu. Mimi tunataka kusema wanaume walikuwa watatu. Kitu ya kwanza amuelewi. We don't charge Sonkei for now. Nimewambia mtupe time. Alafu hao wanaume walikuwa watatu. Kuna mmoja alipanuliwa matako hivi, akapiga nduru. Alafu Steve Nice alifanya Sonkei akainama amnyonye mjuruzi. Kama mko na hiyo video, Sonkei akipiga magoti chini. That is bad. Kasichana kamekaa chini, kameinama, kanangojea mjuruzi kanyonye. Alafu hiyo ni kama muritu sukuma tufanye hivyo. Si muliona? Sasa mnasema nini? Vizungu mingi na mkuona. Alafu Bigdaddy alitoa suruali. Hata we utolewe suruali mbele yako, hiyo ni kufanya client wangu ako na nyege. Hata yeye kitu iko mbele imesimama, alafu umetoa suruali mbele ya Sonkei na Dama. TikTok trends na kuambia hata sisi mulitufanya, lazima Sonkei angeregea. Aliona hiyo vitu vile zimesimama kwa hiyo nyumba, hata wewe ingebidi ukunywa hata uchiregeze. Thank you. Msituchat for now na nyinyi tunawachat because hata hizo vitu sisimame, hata mkue ni wewe judge, utasikia hata uingize kwa rumu kidogo. Because alitoa hiyo boxer tukiona. Kama mimi mwenye simu nilisikwa na attracted. Mwenye alikuwa kwa hiyo nyumba. Si ingebidi ujiregeza kama katoto kadogo. Hata ukiambiwa utoe matiti unaweza mtolea. Thank you.
Your Honor, Mr. I think Mr. Geoffrey Comedian, Senior Counsel Geoffrey Comedian is asking is for us to use more Kiswahili, yeah, because everyone seems to have gone to America, including Peter Kioi. He's very confused. Your Honor, Mr. Bigdaddy is also around, and if you want him up, just let me know, and I will request him to come up. Thank you, Your Honor.
Tuko na Egonga Bigdaddy in the court.
Your lady, I think it will be unfair to refer our client as Mr. Egonga. He is Mr. Bigdaddy, your lady.
Instead of Egonga, we can call him generous person.
Generous person. We can call him
generous person on the side of women.
Or maybe Mr. Heidi Flavor,
not Egonga.
Not Egonga, your lady.
Please may I take the mic kwa sababu hata vitu zenye nataka kusema itapotea kwa mdomo jameni.
Yes, afande wa kotini, mulete Bigdaddy juu. Sandy, take the mic. I withdraw my statement, Bigdaddy, with due respect, with in accordance to the law. I withdraw that statement and I hereby seek your pardon. We will refer to you as generous man or Bigdaddy.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor, for the mic again, Madam Prosecutor. Jameni, Kingdom nyamaza kidogo. Ni nini wataki niongee hapa? Okay, he will come up. Let me just finish talking. He will come up.
We will agree I'm trying to help the court. If our client has to come up, we will agree between me and my colleague TikTok Depression for the person who will have to give space. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor, again. My fellow counselor, the Don, please don't interrupt me again when I'm talking. Please just wait for your turn for the mic. Oh, Your Honor, I want you to go with me step by step. My client here, Sonkei, alipatiwa kenye tunaitanga, sijui kama hiyo jina nafaa kuitamka huku, lakini naomba msamaha. I will not mention that name because of other reasons. My client here alikuwa drugged. Na ukiona hapa Steve mwenyewe alikuwa to a position amesema na mdomo wake, hata na mdomo wake akasema ya kwamba walikuwa wamelewa, na akaambia Sonkei atampatia $50 amuoneshe boobs. Sonkei in the capacity of being drunk, she would easily do it because she's not on her right mind. Vile alionesha kenye alioneshwa moja akasema arudishiwe pesa. I wanted to correct my senior counsel Peter Kioi, just clarification to our client Sonkei. I don't think there's any reason why Sonkei should return the money back. She was lured into alcohol, she was drunk, she was not in right sense of mind, and that will be very wrong. So we decline that for the refund. There's no refund that is going to take place. Thank you, Your Honor.
Two senior counsel who are representing one client are here disagreeing. This is enough evidence, your lady, that this case we are winning and they are as guilty as charged, because even in this court they're disagreeing with each other and they need to be on the same page, your lady. So I pray that you also take note of that. Thank you so much.
And taken into consideration. I'm following keenly as I write down. I'm also looking at everything that is happening here. I want to understand that Madam Sonkei is countersuing Bigdaddy for rape, for allegedly raping her, and I want us to focus on that, but as well as we have Mr. Steve Nice, who is the host. Mr. Steve Nice, I believe that you understand the act. Okay, sorry, Senior Counsel Geoffrey, tutaongea Kiswahili. Mr. Bwana Steve Nice, nafikiri wewe ndio mwenye nyumba na kwa hivyo unaelewa kile kilichotokea kwenye nyumba yako siku kama ya jana baina ya Bigdaddy na Madam Sonkei, na ukiwa mmoja wa wanaume ambao walikuwa kwa ile nyumba ambao ni watatu ama zaidi ya watatu, hebu tueleze, Madam Sonkei alikuwa anaweza kujihusisha ngono ama kujihusisha kwa kimapenzi ama kimwilimwili na nyinyi wangapi? Na kile
yaona nadhani kwamba mimi ndio ninawakilisha Steve Nice katika hii kesi, na kwamba ninasema kwamba hiyo nyumba haikuwa ya client wangu na hatukuwa iona watu kama hao.
Yes, hapo venye lawyer wangu amesema, mimi hata bado niko Kenya, hata sijui. I think this is inaitwaje, mistaken identity, because I have never met them, but from what I hear, Sonkei and Egonga are currently together in a room, and have been coming out of that room sound kama kule kichinjio. I don't know if maybe they are watching a movie, but apparently there are some very, very loud movement of coming, and yes, so me, I'm not here. I was never there, and actually, me and Kioi, we were together at Mirema Drive. So yes, I think it's mistaken identity, or I might have a twin brother that I don't know of. Thank you.
Objection, lady. I think my learned colleague, Mr. Peter Kioi, Sandy, together with their client, Mr. Steve, so I think they need to be taken to a mental hospital to confirm if they're mentally okay to continue this case. Because Mr. Steve has just confirmed in this court that he did pay the accused Madam Sonkei $50 to show him his titties. Then where was he? He has just confirmed that he was physically present, and there are also video evidence to show that he was physically present when they were having all this fun going around. So I'm left wondering, are they mentally okay to continue the case?
Objection.
Maybe I need your opinion on this, lady.
Objection. I want this court to order the Don King to give the location of Steve Nice currently, and the location yesterday, and that to prove that the $50 were paid. My client was not in a stable condition. He has not paid anything to anyone. So, Your Honor, my client is not in America, he is in Kenya. I think there is a confusion here, or a misunderstanding, and also my client is being charged for nothing. He has not done anything. He is not even in America. Even right now, he's taking medication at Aga Khan Hospital because he overdrank yesterday. Yeah, yes.
Your Honor,
Okay, opposition, what I'm saying. Opposition,
Madam Judge, wait a little bit. Your Honor, Madam Judge. Yeah, we have the videos here when they were being played. So I can ask this court to order Steve Nice to open the camera. So if the video plays, to see if he's the same person or we are dealing with the wrong person. Thank you, Madam Your Honor.
Please pardon me as I take the mic.
Deona nipeni mic
kidogo Geoffrey, may I connect Mr. Don Gray for telling me I might be losing my mind or I'm insane or something. But I'm here. Listen, just a minute. I'm here representing Madam Sonkei, not Steve. Can you correct yourself on that and take back your word? I am here representing Madam Sonkei and not Steve. I am not aware of Steve. All right? Take back your words. Take back your words. I'm here representing Madam Sonkei. I need you to understand that.
Deona, I want to add that tena mimi niongeze mani. Niacha niadi nani haraka. Mimi nataka kusema mutupe, kama mtatupea muda hii mwaka mpya tunaenda kufungua. Mutupe tena turudie. kama ni kurepiwa waende waturepu tena, tuone kama ni yao. Steve tena tukaribishe kama hiyo nyumba, ndio tuhakikishe evidence.
Yeah, Your Honor, I want to say that my client is not in stable condition. He is in Kenya at Aga Khan Hospital. He is not opening the mic because the rules of the hospital does not allow filming and videography. So I believe that Steve Nice has a lookalike or something of that sort, because that is not Steve, and you cannot identify someone by looking at the face unless you bring a DNA. So if they are to say it is Steve, they bring a DNA to show that that was Steve Nice, kindly, and their identity.
Yes, Senior Counsel, the Don King. Yes, please, take the mic.
I'm only saying that if my learned colleague is alleging that, then there's no need of Steve Nice being in court. And also I want to correct my colleague Sandy. I am not Don Gray. I am the Don King.
Don King, but I'm representing Madam Sonkei, not Steve. Can we understand each other on that?
Stood.
Your Honor, kindly.
Yes,
Your Honor,
the mic is on you. Explain to him a case of mistaken identity, but your client showed up in the court.
That's what I am asking, Your Honor. I am asking kindly this court to explain to me why my client is being called here, because I just asked him, are you the one? And he told me he is not the one. So I guess he's here for no reason, and he's not one of the judges, and he's not one of the senior counsel. So I beg this court to remove this client here, because he's not the one. That Steve Nice is in Kenya, and that whoever was there in the US is not Steve Nice.
My lady, okay, my lady, I think we should put my learned colleague Kioi, we should put him to some test. When Steve Nice came to this court, and he himself said that he's representing Steve Nice, meaning that he already knew the kind of person Steve Nice was. He already knows that indeed this is Steve Nice, and everybody in the comment section knows well that this is Steve Nice, and he has already confirmed that he said that his client is not in a stable condition. What does he mean? Which stable condition? Is he mentally okay or not?
On top of that, they paid Madam Sonkei $50 so that he can show him the nipples plus the boobs plus the milk plus everything, of which he didn't.
Yes.
So can he explain which Sonkei he paid for the boobs? Because I have the recording, him requesting Sonkei for the boobs.
To me.
Yona, okay. Yona.
As if mnachukulia mzaha koti hii, kwa sababu client wako amekuja ameapa vizuri akasema I am Steve Nice, na hapa ya kwamba akaapa na akasema anamshtaki Sonkei kwa sababu ya $50, and then you come in as a senior counsel and you tell me that he is not the one.
Okay, Your Honor, I beg to say, Your Honor, I beg to say that I started by saying that my client is not in a stable condition, and that he's mentally disturbed, and that he overdrank yesterday. Right now, he's taking medication, and the phone even is wrong. But, I think my client even right now should be relaxing, because I have been his lawyer for long. So right now I believe he's not the one, and I still say that he's not in a good mental condition, and whoever who disputes this should bring a medication record to show that he's in good condition.
Your Honor.
Can I ask my learned colleague Peter Kioi a question? Can I have a question to Peter Kioi? So my colleague, when you admitted that indeed the $50 was given, and you also went ahead to say that the $50 was going to be refunded, you said you were going to make sure that the $50 was going to be refunded. What did you mean by that? Or unless maybe you're also in a good condition, maybe tell us.
Your Honor, I think the case that the Don King is handling is a case of Sonkei versus the Republic, and this is a case versus Steve Nice versus the Republic, and I don't know who he is representing here, because I'm dealing with the court directly. Thank you.
help me here. I need protection, your lady. Your lady, it is on record that Mr. Peter Kioi admitted that indeed Mr. Steve gave Madam Sonkei, the accused, $50, and he said he's going to oversee and make sure that the $50 is refunded back, unless I'm not saying the truth. So that's what I'm asking. I need a direction.
I still stand to say that
Madam, Your Honor, I think we are not joking here. This is a serious court.
No, it's a serious matter.
Somebody to come here and lie to the court, it is again. I think now we need to open for Peter Kioi for lying to the court.
Your Honor, I still stand to say, Your Honor, I am dealing with the Republic versus my client. I am representing my clients. I don't know why these two are chipping in. This is a different matter from the one that you have been handling. This is not Sonkei correct. This is Steve Nice. And I am saying that my client Steve Nice was not there. And if he was there, somebody should give us a location to prove. And tomorrow I will bring a psychiatry history to show that my client is not mentally okay.
Your Honor, I have a recording, if you may. Thank you. I think this will resolve the entire situation, because I think Senior Counsel Peter Kioi is trying to wiggle his way out of a very, very small hole. I don't think he'll get out of it, Your Honor. So I think the public is also requesting a poll of identity. So let me do the poll and then I will show you a quick recording, Your Honor. So is this Steve Nice or not? So yes for smiley face, no for sad face, guys. Do you think this is indeed the accused? And his name is Steve Nice. So yes for the smiley, no for the crying. Because I feel like the public needs to decide. We did see a recording and the face did look indeed like that of Steve Nice. Steve Nice is a very known Kenyan TikToker and yeah, so the public knows who Steve Nice is.
As the poll continues, I would still urge this court not to bring assumptions, because assumptions is not used against as a defense in the court of law. So if you assume that was Steve Nice, and I want to tell you that is not Steve Nice, that will be assuming. When you say Steve, the face looks like, that is a look-alike of Steve Nice. That is not Steve Nice. He was not there and his horse.
I have evidence that was Steve Nice.
Do you have the DNA record with you?
I have the evidence that was Steve Nice, because our fellow counselor Geoffrey comedian, even he said that when he goes to USA,
do you have the recording?
Yes, I have the DNA.
I am asking TikTok question.
Give me time, my learned friend, Mr. Kioi. Give me time and explain to the court. Yeah,
that is not Steve Nice.
It is. Give me time to explain to the court. Yeah, we know that Geoffrey comedian has been a girlfriend to Steve Nice, and he have had some sexual relationship with him before, and he complained yesterday what happened, and he admitted that now even if he go to America, he cannot go to sleep in that bed in that house, and he's no longer going to see Steve Nice, of which Sonkei was there, and he was very bitter. Even he went ahead by crying. So, Geoffrey comedian, I think you can confirm, because I have speaking and crying of why they slept with your boyfriend.
Steve Nice. In other words, Geoffrey aligongewa, and Geoffrey has broken up with Steve Nice. Thank you, Alo.
So, Your Honor, it is now a love triangle. I think Senior Counsel Peter Kioi will find it very difficult. So, Your Honor, Geoffrey comedian is on the mic, and he needs to talk about his boyfriend, whom apparently amekulwa. Anyway, Your Honor, I'll mute.
Steve Nice is my friend, guys. What? Guys, nataka kuambia kwanza msingidie kwa any relationship. Hiyo ndio kitu naomba, hata mtu apigwe ngumi aumizwe, but naomba tu mu take action. ya kuchat mtu bati kwa mafriends za watu musingililie. Steve Nice is our friend. Nyumba tumeuza, hiyo nyumba hata tumeuza because ya Bigdaddy. Bigdaddy haisi panuliwa nyumba, kwa hiyo nyumba apanuliwe kabisa, apige nduru kwa hiyo nyumba.
Your Honor, you can clearly hear that tumesema hiyo nyumba hatujui na huyo hakuwa Steve Nice. Kama Geoffrey atasema huyo ni Steve Nice, mimi sijui, labda aseme, lakini huyo hakuwa Steve Nice. Steve Nice ako Kenya. Ama Geoffrey, Steve Nice amerudi lini?
Steve Nice yako sijui hata Texas jamani. Anakaka city gani?
Confirms that Steve Nice is in the United States, your lady. So they are taking us for a ride, your lady.
Labda Sonkei atatuambia nakaa city gani. Na wewe fungua, yani tunakutetea hivi vyote, mimi nimechoka. Wewe kama tu akifi yako tu nimechoka.
Your Honor, I think Ms. Sonkei has legal representation. I don't know if you want her to talk, but she does have legal representation.
I am coming to but I want to inform senior counsel. It's like a joke. At the end of the ruling, it is not going to sit well if you continue to play that safe card in the name of defense. You cannot tell me that afande wa kotini ameleta mtu ambaye siye, ameleta mtu ambaye hata ex-boyfriend wake Geoffrey haezi akamrecognize. All the people in the courtroom have failed to know who is this person here, and that the office of prosecutor brought someone else in court who is not Steve Nice. Then that explains to me, why did you show up in court if you knew that was not Steve Nice? This same person came here and took an oath and vowed that everything he will say in this court was the truth. It's not going to work in your best interest to keep on playing the Chinese game with this court. I'm just advising you, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi. If there is no defense that you want to give for your client, you better advise us now. But regardless, we will proceed ex parte, whether he is Steve Nice or not, because you are here and you are the legal counsel of Steve Nice.
Yes, yes, Your Honor, I would say that I would proceed. Let this court proceed by ruling and giving a ruling on Steve Nice, because I still stand to say that is not Steve Nice.
And you are the right representation of Steve Nice in court, right?
Alafu nataka muweke evidence, mtuambie kama huyu ni Bigdaddy alipiga nduru hivi kutoka bedroom. Mwenye mlirekodi ile abati ni mimi niko na hiyo record. Nikifika kwa room nitawauliza hii nduru ni ya nani kutoka bedroom. Nani huyu anasema amepanuliwa nyuma. Thank you.
Madam Prosecutor, please play the next piece of evidence.
Your Honor, I did have a recording that revealed the very face of Steve Nice. I did play it at the beginning of this live. However, Your Honor, it seems to have been taken down. Your Honor, I feel like the accused is working in cahoot with the media fraternity, and he is making sure every evidence of his face on camera is brought down, Your Honor. So I am still trying to locate it, but it isn't looking good, Your Honor. It isn't looking very good.
Madam Prosecutor, I heard that my client is down there in the comment section. I don't know if he can come up, and I will go down for a few minutes. If I found something, I'm going to send in your inbox. So I don't know which TikTok account can I send?
Your Honor. If there's no evidence to prove even
I have evidence, I'm going to bring it out.
Thank you. Take up depression. I'll drop you now as I wait for Bigdaddy to come up. But Your Honor, Mike, back to you.
Okay, Your Honor, if my client Steve Nice has no records here in this court and that the file got lost, I pray that he's brought down until the file is ready for him, because we cannot deal with no evidence. Kindly, Your Honor. Thank you.
That submission has been put into consideration. I'm going to ask one person who has not spoken to me. Now, I've heard from all the senior counsels, but I'm yet to hear from Madam Sonkei, who is the first in accused. Madam Sonkei, please open your mic.
Before my client opens the mic, I would like to tell you she's seriously disturbed, so she might take a few minutes, or if she's ready, she can talk to but please pardon her because she's still in shock.
All right, Madam Sonkei, I'm going to cross-examine you on the same, and I wish to have a question, a section of yes or no answer with you, and then thereafter we can have a conversation about everything that you've had in this court. Kwa lugha ya Kiswahili nenda kumhoji ama nenda kumuuliza maswali mshtakiwa wetu ambaye ni Madam Sonkei, alafu baadaye ataweza kueleza kwa ndani, kwa njia zaidi, ataweza kueleza zaidi. Madam Sonkei, were you in Seattle with Steve Nice? Madam Sonkei, ulikuwa Seattle with Steve Nice?
I am in Seattle.
Yes. Okay, Seattle. Okay. Seattle. Na Steve Nice.
I am in Seattle.
Oh yeah, okay. Ulikuwepo siku ya jana Christmasi na Steve Nice. Ungeelezea ikoti walikuwa na nani kwa majina?
I'm in Seattle.
Ulikuwa na nani jana? Ukijivinjari?
I'm in Seattle.
Yes.
Honor, please, on her, she's not okay.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection. Your Honor, I think we're being taken for a ride. This is a court of law. This is a
No objection, Your Honor. My client is disturbed by the experience that took place yesterday. She's disturbed. She's not okay. She's not okay. She's really disturbed. We apologize, Your Honor. Please pardon my client. She's disturbed.
And you have to be respectful and allow me to continue giving out my objection, my points. Your lady, when we started this case, she cannot come here and say that her client is disturbed. When we started this, she was talking so well. In fact, she said she's not going to speak until a lawyer is appointed on her behalf, or maybe until my colleague Kioi is here. So she was talking okay. She was upright. So my colleague cannot come here saying that now that finally now her client is mentally disturbed, like she's not okay. They're taking us for a ride.
Objection, Your Honor. I did not say my client is mentally disturbed. I mean she's stressed with the incident that took place yesterday. Mr. John, why are you taking words out of my mouth? That is so wrong of you.
Your Honor, to add on the point of Sunday, when my client's cousin reached me, she told me, well, that my client is not feeling well, and that I chipped in to help the situation maybe because she could admit on things that it was not well. So that's why we are even asking for time, because we need time for her to heal. We need time for her to digest what happened. So it
depends on
Your Honor, I have a question. Your Honor, I have a question.
Defense
Your Honor.
Order. Defense Counsel Peter Kioi, Defense Counsel Sandy, mmeniona kama mtu mjinga sana. Mkuje mbele ya hii mahakama, mkuje muwaste time yetu, kwa sababu sisi hakuna vitu za kufanya, ila kila mtu ni kuniambia client ako mgonjwa, client ako hospitali. Mshaijua kuna mtu analetonga mahakamani kama amevunjika miguu? Hata akue kiwete, anatembea, anakuja, anabebwa mpaka kotini. Hata akue anahara. I don't want the lame excuses that your clients are in the hospitals. They are not known to be sick, but they were engaging in drunkenness. Can we get serious for once? This is a court of law. Since when the accused is presented in a court of law and they seek to get time? Who told you that you have that right as a defense counsel to ask for time or to ask for adjourn? It is only the prosecutor and the plaintiff can ask for more time. You cannot ask for time.
Your Honor.
Can we?
Your Honor, I want Peter Kioi, my learned friend Peter Kioi, Your Honor, I want to ask him some questions. And in this court, I know when somebody is
ask me questions as a senior counsel, Your Honor. I cannot allow.
Okay, let me speak my mind. Let me speak my mind, and then we need to have the letter from the doctor that this Madam Sonkei and Steve Simbo, they are sick, of which he need to produce the letter to the court now, because you cannot come here and say what you think, and then another thing,
the judiciary does not care. The state will provide medical attention if we feel the accused needs a medical attention. It is not the work of the accused to tell us which hospital she wants to go or she wants to rest.
Your Honor, I stand to say, Your Honor, I stand to say that I am here to present my client, and I have every right to say that my client is not okay if my client is not okay.
I will rule this case in favor of the plaintiffs and the state, because you came to this court. No.
That is acting with emotions. That is acting with emotions. Your Honor.
Your Honor, I would
approach,
like to
please? Can I approach?
So I can defend myself. May I speak so you can remove?
Sijaona mtu amepelekwa kotini alafu anasema mimi leo sitaki kushtakiwa, nishtakiwe siku nyingine. Where has it happened in a court of law? If you have been presented in court, your senior counsel comes and tells me you are sick. What is that?
I would like to speak so he can come out of me in it, okay?
Yes, accused.
Yes, like my lawyer was saying, let me speak so he comes out of me. I am at Aga Khan. Yesterday after Quiver, we were in Mirema, Alpha Kill, and we had too many 1, 2, 3s. So as of right now, I am under very, very heavy medication, and I can't speak much, but like I said, that was not me. And yes, I think I may have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna mute for now. Thank you.
Sorry. Objection, your lady. Objection, your lady. Your lady, I think.
Senior counsel, they done. Yes, please.
Okay, your lady, I think my colleagues, both Mr. Peter Kioi and Sandy, needs to maybe go and take a refresher course so they can learn more about matters law and how matters are executed in court. And
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. Don't, please, can you refer to Mr. Peter Kioi, not me? Kindly. I'm getting it now personal because you're attacking me most of the time. You need to... You have to stop referring to my name. You have to stop referring to my name because I haven't mentioned you anywhere. It is so wrong of you.
I'm sorry. Madam Sandy, I think you're obsessed with me. I'm sorry. I have to talk. The mic is on me.
Yes, on what now? Your Honor, what are this, honestly? I'm trying to defend my client. He's telling me I'm obsessed with him. Obsessed. Anyway,
every time she stops me, your lady. This is obsession, your lady. May I be protected? Okay, I will continue, your lady. Thank you very much, your lady. Your lady. And on Steve Nice, you see, he cannot come here and claim that he's now in the hospital. I think this is what he needed to say first when he came to court. He could have said, I'm sorry, your lady. Currently, I cannot continue this case, or I may not maybe be willing to testify or maybe say anything in this court because currently I'm under medication or I am bedridden. You see? So he didn't say that. These people only say they've noticed that they're overridden. The case is going away from them. We are defeating them, and this they're trying to put delaying tactics so that they can go fix other things.
The reason why we are here is because we are presenting our clients. We are the spokesperson and we are the representative of our client. And with due respect to this court and due respect to you, Your Honor, and every other person in this court, we said very well that we are, even it was well articulated, we would wish to have more time. The senior counsel Geoffrey came here and actually asked for time because the client is sick. So right now, if you rule out of emotions, it will actually be on the side of the plaintiff. But right now, we still request that Your Honor, you be lenient on us. We accept that we are the people that have been accused, but our client is not stable enough to handle the matter at hand.
Mr. Peter Kioi, do you
My lady, with due respect.
Mr. Don King, 1 minute. Mr. Peter Kioi, do you understand why you are a defense counsel in this case? If your client is in hospital, are you also in hospital?
I am not in hospital, but I can speak when my client has told me the whole truth and presented me with some documents. There are things which are missing.
Were you briefed? Were you briefed with your client? Ama uju vile utatetea client wako? Is that what you are portraying here? You are portraying in
by the time we are speaking it to my client was in hospital, so I need to know everything from her.
Fly back from Seattle to Kenya, and what time did he land in from Mirema, Quiver Lounge to the hospital in Aga Khan? What time?
You cannot as well, Your Honor, you cannot as well give me the proof of evidence that was him.
Here, when I cross-examined the co-accused, the first accused, I cross-examined.
I still say that it's not stable in mind. It's not okay.
May I approach the bench kindly?
Approach the bench kindly.
Your Honor, I just want to clarify myself because I don't want senior counsel Don to keep on putting words in my mouth. I specifically said my client has met me behind the tent. The moment that Bigdaddy entered the house is when my client got disturbed. She's having flashbacks of what took place. She kindly told me she's not able to speak for herself right now. That's why she kept on repeating herself. That's why I was telling you, if she's able to speak for herself, she will speak for herself. But right now, I'm only pleading of you to give her time, and then she'll take the mic. That is all, Your Honor.
Objection, Your Lady. Objection, Your Lady. Your Lady will still repeat. Your Lady.
Mtu amepigwa kende, amerepiwa. Alafu leo ameamka ako mlevi. Is that what you people are seriously telling me in this court?
No, Your Honor, my client is not drunk at all. She's just having flashbacks of what took place and it's disturbing her. She's in a sober mind, but she's just not herself right now.
Madam Prosecutor, please advise.
Your Lady, if I may have a minute, Your Lady, with due respect, I think my two colleagues are taking us for a ride, and that's why I'd said maybe they need to go back to law school and maybe we'll do a refresher course so that they understand how matters are handled.
Your Honor, actually, it is.
Mr. Don should stop calling my name everywhere. Counselor, Mr. Don, stop calling my name everywhere because I am not representing him. I am representing Sonkei. So you keep saying two clients. I'm representing Sonkei. So stop.
The mic is mine. My colleague is first to me from a reason. Your Lady, the mic is mine. I need to be protected. They can
Can I speak?
They can speak after me.
We don't need to babysit.
I am on objection, Your Lady. I need to speak.
I am objecting the statement from you, from the judge bench. I am objecting the statement from the judge bench that my client amepigwa kende.
I need to be given time to speak.
I am objecting that my client.
Your Lady, may I continue?
My client was not kupigwa kende. No, Your Honor. It is wrong to say my client.
The mic was mine before it goes to everyone else. The mic is mine.
Your Honor, I will give directions on the order in which people are speaking. I think.
Okay, thank you, Your Lady. Thank you, Your Lady. Your Lady. Senior counsels ought to know how matters are handled in court. They came here to represent their clients. Number one, I'll talk about my learned colleague Peter Kioi even is on record saying that he needs to talk to his client behind the tent so that he confirms payment before he continues representing his client. You see, he had an opportunity to say that. He had an opportunity to say his client cannot continue, or maybe cannot continue handling this case because the client is not feeling well or the client is sick. And also, my colleague Sandy has been here. You see, you remember when it's on record when she said that she still wants to confirm if she can represent Madam Sonkei. Even Madam Prosecutor confirmed to her that.
Ama ana mzazi ama ana watoto ambao wahitaji kuona videos zake ziko kwa mtandao akinyonya matiti. Sawa? Kafande wa koti utampeleka mabusu jela. Tuendelee. Utakuja ulete tu lawyer anacheza na akili ya judge. We are not here for fun.
Judge Black Cinderella, may I say something on
Yes,
this
please,
case?
madam.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Whenever we have a case like this in future, this is my observation. There was a very famous voice person we heard in that video, and he goes by the name Geoffrey the Serepati. So you should have sent out, you should have subpoenaed him to come here, because clearly he knows Steve Nice. So that would have been a formal identity parade.
Line 34, you came into the courtroom late. Kindly, the celebrity has been here for a very long time. I think comment section will confirm with you that Geoffrey has been here. I think when you come to court, maybe you can always ask the person sitting next to you. Your Honor, Steve Nice is in the comment section.
I'm not even finished. You're interrupting me.
And also, Winnie C is also in the courtroom, Your Honor. Winnie C, Your Honor, Winnie C needs to come
Can I
up.
just finish and then I dropped? Because the judge gave me the opportunity, so he could have let me finish. At that point, failure for the person to come back and do another formal identity parade, then the case is gone completely. Just I'm saying in future. That's my observation. And then you can handle the case completely.
Like 34.
And then it can never go and be
to
open.
understand what is Serepati.
Yeah.
You've said Serepati. What is Serepati?
He
What is
identified
Serepati?
himself like that. He identified himself like that here in TikTok.
Like
Now, you have a situation here. Observation is, I'm just giving my observation. The judge has made a judgment, right?
Line 34, I've got an issue with, you're focusing on protocol, or rather, procedure. We've got, tuko na washtakiwa hapa wanatoroka. Winnie C ndio huyu. Winnie C needs to come up. And Steve Nice has just amehukumiwa miaka 10. Your Honor, miaka 5. Na inafaa awe anakuja juu anachukua hukuma ya, I don't know whether you call it hukuma or whatever. Let me bring them up, Your Honor. Live 34, I appreciate what you're trying to do. Allow us to follow the proceeding.
Live 34, identity parade happens in a police station, not a court of law. Before an accused comes from prison, he has been identified by the probation officer, by the IO investigating officer, by the office of prosecutor, before they are presented before a magistrate. There is no way an incompetent lawyer can come here to tell me it's a case of identity, whatever, misinformation or identity error. That is incompetence. The lawyer showed us that he has no capacity to defend his client. Simple and clear. And for that, I revoked his license as a lawyer. Yeye alisomea law huko kwa kichaka. That is not law. All the protocols.
Now, I still insist for my client to be brought up because she was dropped. Please, I still insist, kindly, if it's possible.
So Sonkei Kores, I cannot see her, Your Honor.
Madam Sonkei has not been ruled. Yes, she has not received any ruling. She should come here. The second accused I have ruled. Huyo nimerusha kwa jela 5 years plus the lawyer after revoking that license of the lawyer. That is not something I tolerate in this court. We don't show.
Much obliged, your lady. Much obliged. Yeah.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have a complaint too. Your Honor, kindly, I have a complaint too. Kindly, I have a complaint too. Henceforth, as we are proceeding with this case, kindly, I beg the court to protect me against Councillor Dongray to address me in any given way.
Are
because
you
he's
the
provoking
prosecutor
me.
doing enough? Why are you behaving like a fucking dog in the court? What is going on with Madam?
He keeps on mentioning my name everywhere, and I'm silent listening to what is happening. He keeps on mentioning my name everywhere,
Your Honor, an emergency. Steve Nice has just entered the building, Your Honor. He needs to come here, and then you just read him his your judgment, Your Honor. Steve Nice in the house, Your Honor. Thank you. Steve Nice, you need to come up. You hear your judgment before this court. Okay. I'll just bring him up, Your Honor. I think he's gonna request it. Oh, he's already up. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mshtakiwa Steve Nice, koti hii imekupata na hatia ya kuweza kuwavuruta wanawake matiti na kunyonya mbele ya watu, something that you would have done in private, and you lawyer wako pia tumempata na hatia contempt of court, na tunamfunga akiwa na wewe pamoja pale kamiti. Mpewe option ya githeri ama kunde ama ndengu vile mtataka.
May I please say something? This is not very fair because, as I was saying, that was not me. My wife is actually here, and I would never. I'm very demure. I would never do anything like that. And my wife, Winnie C, can testify. We are together. We've been together. So I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Thank you.
I think if you are appealing that was not you, because that is what he just did, then we are going to be fair to our viewers who have taken time to watch us, and we are going to be fair to this court. Now, Madam Office of the Prosecutor, if my warden was mistaken in this case, I want this gentleman to open the camera, and we are going to look at him once, and he locks the camera. We look at the same videos, and if that appears to be you, it's not going to look good, because I'm going to add on your jail term. I will add on your jail term. Madam Prosecutor, can we get the recordings?
Your Honor, as I said earlier, this gentleman happens to be the Sonkei of TikTok. This gentleman right here before you, Steve Nice, has gone all around TikTok. He has paid all the media personnel. They have cleared all the video evidence that we had, Your Honor. This gentleman here throws lions like popcorn, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, I've been looking for that video. I've combed this internet. I've combed. Your Honor, the video is kaput. Okay.
Madam, I have the videos, Madam.
You can play it.
I have
question. You can play it. Play it. Let me put you on the big screen. You play it, please.
I have one phone. I don't know if you can go on my account now, and then you can scroll some few videos, and then you will see Sonkei, and then you can play them. I have very clear face of me.
Okay.
Very clear.
So you've not been compromised by the TikTok Sonkei. Thank you very much. Your Honor, I will bring the gadget. I'll bring the second gadget now. Thank you.
All right.
Your Honor, while the prosecutor is on it, I only want to say, Your Honor, in this court that I am Don the King, I'm not Don Gray. I'm addressing this to my colleagues.
My apologies again. Lakini please, the court protect me.
The mic is mine,
King,
Madam
leave
Fanny.
me alone. May the court protect me. May the court protect me. I beg, Your Honor, protect me from Don King. Merry Christmas, Don King, and a Happy New Year.
I had the mic. Secondly, your lady, she referred to me as a counselor. Madam Sandy, I am not counselor. I'm not a counselor. So those are the corrections I wanted her to make. Thank you, very important.
Thank you, very important too, Don King.
Your Honor, I am just bringing the video. I'm bringing the video up. The evidence.
Done with the Sarakasi.
Can I speak now, Your Honor?
Your Honor, the wife of the accused is in the house. I'll mute.
Winnie C is the wife of Mr. Steve.
Yes,
Nice.
Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Welcome to the courtroom, Madam.
Thank you, Judge.
It is in a tradition in this courtroom that you take in an oath, and the Madam Prosecutor will lead you towards the same. Madam Prosecutor, she has never been here before to testify as a witness.
No, she hasn't. Yeah. So, Winnie C, repeat this after me. I, Winnie C.
I, Winnie C.
Do hereby swear.
Do hereby swear.
That everything I'll say before this court.
That everything I'll say before this court.
Is the truth.
Is the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
What if I'm not religious? Do I have to say so help me God?
All right. No, you don't have to. I should have asked your, I should have asked that prior, but that's fine. I think you're sorted. You can talk now. Yeah.
So I hear my husband is getting accused, and I was with him. I'm still with him. So I'm wondering when did you do that?
Please advise this court, Winnie. What is your location? Just the country. No, we don't need details.
I can't say that because of the nature of my job. I don't need to announce where I am. It's like 2,000 people watching us. So unfortunately, I cannot announce that on social media.
Okay, proceed with what is your submission?
My submission is like my husband is not guilty of what he's being accused of.
Did you seek the legal representative? Because the one you people brought here was very incompetent. In fact, I have sentenced him for 6 months jail time because of contempt of court. He is a learned.
I was still sleeping at the moment, so I missed most of the things that were happening in court. So right now I'm self-representing.
Okay. So you wish to appeal the sentence because we have just found your husband guilty and sentenced him for 5 years imprisonment. You wish to appeal this on grounds that was not your husband, right?
I don't even know what you're talking about, the videos, but I'm saying I was with him. So I don't know what you guys are talking about.
All right, one moment.
Your Honor, I have the video ready now. I think Miss Winnie C will carry her husband in embarrassment and run out of this courtroom.
I have my husband here with me.
Once I play the recording, Your Honor, it is very, very embarrassing. But anyway, I will mute.
Okay. Would you like to hear my husband talk? He's next to me right here.
Your Honor, again, Geoffrey said Steve Nice is he's the wife to Steve Nice, and again we have Winnie being the wife to Steve Nice. So I think this court is being deceived in a way.
So is there a limit on how many wives somebody can have?
Steve Nice was in Aga Khan and now he is with the wife.
But you don't know my location.
But if you cannot the first
wife even revealed his location.
But I'm currently with him. Would you wish for him to talk?
Information and cannot be admissible.
Your Honor, the way we heard that Steve Nice likes to pay people, I think he has just gone on the road and meet a passing woman who is desperate for snacks, and then he has paid him to come and say that he's his wife.
Who's desperate? You could go back in history, watch my videos, and you'll see him over and over. So I stand by him.
So
now
Steve Nice.
Your Honor, I am ready with the evidence, Your Honor.
Madam,
as I said, Miss Winnie C will be running out of this court.
No, I'll never run out when it comes to him. I'll stick around and listen.
Okay, so I'm ready with the record.
If I see your comment again here.
Your Honor,
no. Chichi, do not try me. Chichi, do not try me. What the fuck? Why is she even writing? Why are you laughing? What is funny? What is funny?
What is happening?
Kiki the boss queen. What is funny? Stupid asshole. Kiki, leave me alone. Na hiyo kesi sitoi kotini. Kumanina zangu.
Your Honor, as you can see, my client is so filled up with emotions because of what is going on right now. I understand the ordeal that happened with the said person that she's mentioning from the comment section. And also, I was still consulting with my client outside court, and then we came here, and of course a lot has been happening. So we would like to be brought up to speed so we can catch up with it and also be able to respond. But to be honest, Your Honor, I think my client has been like amewekwa
Is she emotionally incapacitated to preside on that charges to have a trial on the same, right? So we adjourn it.
Yes, let's say that, Your Honor. So the thing is, I am here in representation of her, and I'm gonna stay here the same. But I think my client is just too emotional right now, because it's just too many emotions that are coming at her, and instead of people just walking.
Your Honor, I wanted to know which date we're talking about, the 24th or the 25th, because we had two parties. The first one, we went out clubbing at Rafiki's, then we left for Thieves, and then the next one we went to Seth's house for dinner. Then we left. Account. So I just need to know when was
my account.
When was she affected?
It is Malisafi. He's called me on the background. Your Honor, allow me to interject. Malisafi is one of the key figures on TikTok. He needs an account. His account has currently been suspended. 1.3K. Can we all follow Malisafi's account kindly?
Guys, okay, thank you so much. My Honor.
And on that note too, hey, Paulina Pau, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Honor, please, may I take the mic? Kindly pardon me as I take the mic. Yes. Your Honor, you taught us to be honest in your court. And honestly, right now as I'm speaking, I am left to choose whether to withhold on my client and leave the courtroom, because I'm left in suspense. My fellow counselor is interfering with my defense. I am lost in the way. So kindly, with all due respect, I would like to hand over the case to her and leave the court. Please pardon me.
Senior Counsel Sandy, please wait a moment. It was your co-senior counsel that advised this court that your client wants to seek the court to adjourn the case on the allegations that are forward. I don't want to mention it so that we do not violate the live, but that can be granted, and we can avoid mentioning that story because we understand it can be emotionally triggering. We respect the trauma, and we do not wish to damage your client more worse. As per now, Madam Prosecutor, Madam Prosecutor, thank you so much. Your message has been conveyed. We are going to forward it because we need it to be analyzed by our special forces and detectives first.
Your Honor,
let's have a report from the investigators.
Your Honor, sorry, I'm interjecting. Your Honor,
yes, please. Who is talking?
Damaris. Your Honor, sorry, I'm interjecting. I just need to know, is it on the 24th or the 25th that this issue happened? You guys are not clarifying, because on the 24th everything is on.
Okay. Miss Damaris.
Yes.
We are
because if I'm a witness, I need to be sure of the dates.
That is why they are asking for another trial so that we adjourn it and then they can.
Your Honor, I can play the recording again to Miss Damaris Obiero if that's okay. She was not here when we played the recording.
No, we are talking about the R allegations, right?
I think that is
those the records you want to.
That is the allegation we are dealing with, and that is the recording. You remember the video recording where Miss Sonkei was, should I say lip to lip with Mr. Bigdaddy? And I think that's where the allegation is coming from.
If I see how they were dressed, I will tell you the date.
Okay, all right.
Okay, let's play.
Okay, Your Honor. I'll just come on the big screen and I will play it, Your Honor. Thank you. All right, so I will just find it. I think it's on TikTok trends.
Mayona, can I greet the team? Mayona.
Yes, please approach the bench.
How are you? I don't know what we are discussing, but I'm in a very tight situation where they suspend my account. So I just come in a request in a polite way to people to follow me. I reach 1,000 so that I can go live. And I'm happy to see Damaris Obiero and Sonkei in this case. And Sonkei, I don't know if what's the ruling of Sonkei. So my honor, I will
give a ruling to work with them right now. We are just waiting for some recordings and then we can adjourn the allegations. But for the first allegations, being drunk and disorderly, indecent acts in public, we are going to do that right now.
Okay, so Your Honor,
come on my life
I have the recording ready, Your Honor.
That is on the 24th. That's enough.
Can you mute? Damaris, mute just 1 minute, please.
I want to know what's up. You guys.
I'll just play it again. I think that's all you need, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. My honor, Sonkei was on my platform today. Even that the case why my account was be suspended. So Sonkei was on my platform and complaining Bigdaddy alirarua suruali yake by force. So I don't know if he was drunk or
yes.
He complained Bigdaddy.
That is the case. Sorry. Let me.
Yeah, Bigdaddy alirarua suruali yake akampanua mguu by force. So Sonkei is here, maybe she can explain.
My client does not need to explain anything. I am here speaking on behalf of my client. Right
so
now.
Let me ask you.
Let me say something, please. You won't allow me. The video that has been played.
Let me respond, Your Honor. Is it okay if I respond? Because that was the question that was directed to my client. I am responding in response to my client. Why is it?
So, my honor, can I finish first? Okay. The legal team can respond after finishing. Let me finish what Sonkei was on my platform today, and Sonkei, first of all, Sonkei, I asked Sonkei twice, did Bigdaddy rape you? Sonkei say yes. So Sonkei, according to Sonkei,
use the word R, the letter R, not the full word, please.
They have given us violations and all.
Yeah, okay. Even that's the reason maybe they suspend mine. So the Sonkei complain Bigdaddy alimrarua suruaru akapanua mguu yake by force. Sonkei was on my platform and say that until Jacqueline alimpigia, sisei Jacqueline amempigia atoke. So I don't know if Sonkei that is true, and if that's true, what kind of action will take for Bigdaddy? Because they complain Bigdaddy was ruaru by force, and we have there's a video trending when Bigdaddy abused Sonkei ananuka Obambo, and that video that day Sonkei alinyima Bigdaddy.
Your Honor,
Okay.
I would like to respond to that. We have obviously seen this other client talking about like violence, talking about like nitafanya nini, nitafanya hivi, you know. So so it would not be. It wouldn't be like really a surprise to understand that if those things just...
So okay, I'll request Sonkei if Sonkei can talk, and Sonkei.
It's really important for Sonkei to talk, please. Senior Counsel Windrose, allow Sonkei to speak, please.
Okay, Sonkei is here. Sonkei, I want to ask some 2 questions or 3.
Yeah,
Sonkei,
her senior team are trying to stop her from talking. Yeah.
Sonkei, you are on my platform. I tell my platform was suspended for that reason. We didn't know our own language to talk.
I have a lawyer.
Sonkei, you are on my platform complaining Bigdaddy.
With my lawyer.
Sonkei, you are on my platform complaining Bigdaddy alikunyandua without your knowledge.
Windrose, can you allow Sonkei to respond?
her to talk, but she's also saying she's gonna consult with a lawyer. So why is it that you guys are forcing her to talk?
No, I come like Sonkei was on my platform, so I have to ask a question.
No. Not when she has.
Okay, Windrose, the lawyer. Are you aware Sonkei was on my platform complaining Bigdaddy?
I've been
I'm sorry, I'll be in contempt of this court. I've been too polite, I've been too silent, I've been trying to talk, but nobody's listening. It's very, very unfair to accuse Bigdaddy with such an accusation. It's not right. The video that has been playing on the 24th, where Sonkei was wearing a dress, that video, you can see clearly Sonkei is consenting to that kiss. Moving forward, on the same night, we went to Steve Nice's place. I was awake all night. We had fun the whole night, and everybody slept. Sonkei slept on the sofa. Steve Nice slept on the sofa. I slept in the bed with Bigdaddy, and later on, Bigdaddy woke up when nilimshika hiyo matako. Then later on, Babu
so you clarify you slept with Bigdaddy.
Sleeping on the same bed does not mean kutombana. There is a difference, and I need you to understand that.
So you sleep with Bigdaddy on the same bed?
Yes, we share the same bed. Hadi asubuhi vile hiyo video imeenda viral likimshika matako. So guys, stop. Hii kitu inaudhi, by the way. Kusema mtu amekukula by force ni vibaya sana. Kwanza hii
Damaris, are you aware Sonkei also?
Malisafi weka hiyo kando. Nimenyamaza for a very, very long time. I was asked to be a witness.
Damaris, Sonkei was on my platform complaining Bigdaddy alimunyandua without accepting the consent. Bigdaddy alimrarua suruaru akampanua paja.
And I was a witness hadi watu wakalala. So aache uongo.
So are you aware Sonkei alikuwa platform yangu ati Bigdaddy alimpanua paja by force?
I'm not aware, and I'm literally trying to respond to that. It's not nice.
Yeah, so Sonkei alikuwa platform. You said that platform yangu ilikuwa suspended, hii account yangu. So Sonkei was on my platform complaining Bigdaddy. Okay, let me start explaining. The first time Bigdaddy was alikuwa anataka kumnyandua. First time alikataa. Iwiji tuliona evidence Bigdaddy akitusi Sonkei atiwe kwenda huko na Comein nuko bambo. Unaelewa, ulininyima kuma. Are you getting me?
So today, that is evident. That is evident.
That's the first day. Tamaris, that's the first day. So today, Sonkei alisema alikuwa mlevi. That is not what's happened. And Bigdaddy amemrarua suruari, akampanua mguu, akaweka mjulusi yake katikati ya mguu yake.
That is a lie.
So Sonkei is the one who complained that on my platform today.
That's a lie. That's why I'm here as a witness.
Order, 1 minute order. I want to ask Melissa, in the same sentence, I've heard you saying that Madam Sonkei laid allegations that she was drunk. She doesn't know what happened, but she knows that Bigdaddy did 1 and 2, 1 and 2. The house had 3 individuals who are male. How was she able to recognize Bigdaddy if she didn't know what happened and she was drunk?
So I'm talking to something. I'm here talking about what Sonkei come to bring. What Sonkei bring on my platform.
Your Honor, Malisafi, give me a second. Your Honor, I mentioned it earlier, and I don't think anybody took note of that. My client already clearly stated that the Bigdaddy said what he said when he was still at his place. So it was recorded, and it should still stay on record that my client stated what she stated.
You guys think this is a serious issue? Your Honor, this is a very serious issue, and it's not nice on camera. It's not right.
Okay, I am the one who bring this issue, and okay, so I have a complaint. I come here to file that case again.
Yeah.
Because case number 1, Bigdaddy abused Sonkei at Sonkei ananuka Obambo. Do you know Obambo? What Obambo means, my Honor? Obambo means that samaki, that's fish, imebambika kwa jua. Na iyo Obambo, when you cook that Obambo, it's called Obambo kitu ya soup. Obambo is a soup thing. When you cook that Obambo, Obambo is smelling very bad. So I have that to file that case. Bigdaddy abuse Sonkei. Sonkei is smelling Obambo. Then case number 2.
Leave alone the smelling accusations.
When I open my life
today, smelling accusations alone. Leave those alone.
I have 2 complaints. No. I have 2 complaints because this thing is from my platform.
No, leave the smelling accusations alone.
So
sisi tunataka kujua.
So was it real? Bigdaddy said it. Okay, I think my Honor, can I file my case first?
Press himself
before I get interrupted?
Okay, that is a question.
Wait, can I file my case first before I get interrupted?
And then
so let me file my case, and then when I finish, you guys can talk. So my Honor, I think your pen is as a winner, so you can write my case. Case number 1, I want to repeat myself. I want to repeat myself, and I don't want someone to interrupt me because I forget whatever I say. And this is the court of law. Someone don't have to be confused. So number 1, I can't file case number 1. I want to file case against Bigdaddy for disrespecting women, abuse a woman ati mwanamke ananuka Obambo, which that the evidence is there. Which, by the way, my Honor, the Obambo is smiling very bad. So that's abusing language. Which the Luo, in language we know Obambo, the Luo, Obambo, when you cook Obambo we call Obambo kirkado. So Obambo is something for soup. So the soup of Obambo is smelling very, very bad. So that mean, Bigdaddy mean, there's the kinembe of Sonkei is smiling Obambo, and Obambo have a lot of soup. So that soup, this mean Bigdaddy mean the Kinembe of Sonkei smile have some watery like the soup of Obambo. That's case number one. So Bigdaddy must to answer that question, that complaint, my complaint. Why does he have to disrespect a woman in public? Number two, Sonkei bring me a complaint at my platform today when I was on at my rural. I was story by that time. Play, I go live for a few minutes on K come and complain for me. Bigdaddy, she was drunk. They go to the club. They are drunk, and when she reached the house, Bigdaddy alimsumbua akamrarua suruaru. After Bigdaddy kumrarua suruaru, alimpanulia mpaja yake na Bigdaddy aliweka mjulusi yake. So if you, I think you understand with Bigdaddy. So that case have to be. If I want to see the case of that Sonkei, I want to request my honor if you can see it and ask the Sonkei if the story is true or false.
Your Honor, can I quit being a witness and I become Bigdaddy's lawyer? Is that allowed? I withdraw being a witness. I'm now Bigdaddy's lawyer.
Acquitted of the first account, you can proceed, Madam Damaris.
Thank you.
So I want to ask Sonkei one question. Sonkei, did Bigdaddy alikurarua suruaru?
From this point forward,
Sonkei is here.
Can I ask Malichafu?
Okay, my lawyer,
can I ask Malichafu to speak in?
The first time when
can I ask Malichafu to speak in Swahili? Kwa sababu simuelewi. Sielewi Malichafu. Please.
When you open the case for the first time according to Kenya law, the respondent must be there. So I want Sonkei to answer me, not the legal team.
No,
that's how law is. When you file the case for the first time, the respondent must be there physically. So the respondent is clear. Why does the respondent talk?
I will answer for my client.
No, this here.
Advise my client not to answer this.
Okay, my own according to law is really like that. Because the first time you file the case, the respondent must be there.
Yeah,
so
but
I filed the case.
If they have a legal representation,
sorry, Your Honor.
No. Shara legal representation. The person is sincere.
Okay, Malisafi, just 1 minute, please. The judge is talking. 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
We are trying to avoid here, but it is relevant. Madam Sonkei, on a public platform, you laid accusations of allegedly being armed. And we need you to say this, what transpired, because we cannot undermine this. And if these allegations are true, it happened in 24th, this is over 72 hours. Has the same been reported to any police, or have you visited a hospital for any medication? Madam Sonkei, please respond, yes or no?
I beg to consult with my client first.
No. We need Rose. When Sonkei admit what talk. What's the problem with you?
Behind the tent first.
Your Honor, please, can I talk, please? 5 minutes.
I have a lawyer.
Yes, exactly.
I have a lawyer.
Let's talk behind the tent first.
I still want to know why was Aluo here?
Your Honor,
why was Aluo here? Aluo Charen?
No, Sonkei, Madam Sonkei, you should answer question. Don't answer. We can't answer you question and then you answer question. You can ask question again. So did Bigdaddy alikurarua? No. Did Bigdaddy alikurarua suruaru au kurarua suruaru?
My client, Madam Sonkei.
Can I talk, please? Can I talk? 5 minutes.
Let us go behind
Winnie Rose, please. Winnie Rose. Ninadhani Your Honor ameuliza Sonkei yako na right ya Sonkei kumjibu. Sio.
No.
This is serious.
He has a right.
No, Winnie Rose.
Your Honor has a right. She has a right.
Respond to the question.
No. No, if she does, she has a lawyer. She has a lawyer. I will answer for them. I speak.
No, but do you know judge have a right? Judge have a right to answer to ask Sonkei questions.
This allegation is very serious.
You know
by the
what,
way.
Madam Sonkei, plead the 5th. For now, plead the 5th.
Guys, hebu ni follow nikuje na video. Hii kesi iko serious.
Imagine Malisafi, this is
unafikiria siwezi kuja na video.
Guys, hebu ni follow nikuje na video. Hii kesi iko serious.
Imagine Malisafi,
Hata kututishia. Kwani unafikiria tuwezi kuja na video?
A woman has been sexually.
Plead the 5th until we can talk. Plead the 5th until we can talk.
Win Rose. Lawyer has right in a court. Right.
Madam Sonkei, you don't talk to me. I am not your lawyer. I'm not your legal representation.
Kitu serious na nyinyi gani ni jokes in the court itself.
So wait, guys, we have to take this thing serious.
Kitu ni serious.
Win Rose, Win Rose.
Laruliwa suruari ama haukuraruliwa suruari? Yes or no? Because boy child is out there. Yes or no? Or she doesn't know. We throw away the accusations here.
Sonkei, Madam
Sonkei. Bigdaddy kwa shida. Unadharau huyo kijana kwa nini? It's not right. It's not fair.
Madam Sonkei, Bigdaddy alikupanulia mpaja. Madam Sonkei, you come on my life, you say Bigdaddy alikupanulia paja. Alikurarua suruaru na alikupanulia paja.
Shitongo ililaruliwa ama ikuraruliwa? It's a question of yes or no. Walilarua hiyo shitondo.
Alisafi, or maybe she was drunk. Do you think maybe she was drunk?
Madam Sonkei,
Stop telling me.
Wait, Madam Mayona. Mayona, Sonkei.
Oh, wait.
No, Mayona, I'm the one who brings the case, not a lodge. Mayona, I'm the one who brings this case, not a lodge.
Yes or no? Uliraruliwa suruari?
Your Honor, I think I'm going to sue Sonkei for defamation.
No, Your Honor. Your Honor, I beg to ask for you to have equalization. You are here to judge the case, not here to judge my client.
I am also here.
Do not be asking.
Objection. Your Honor, kindly can I take the mic?
Your Honor, can I finish? Can I finish my statement? Can I finish my statement before I get attacked?
Okay, no, you can't finish, my Honor. You can't finish the statement when we are asking the respondent questions that is answered.
Your Honor, I think we need to dismiss all legal representation for now so that handle case watamalizana huko nje. Akiomba msamaha ni kama sisi itaonekana ni kama tumehandle hiyo case.
So my case is null and void.
No, Your Honor, can you take the mic, please? But we do not.
So, my honor, pardon. My case is now null and void. Or what do you mean, guys?
What happens, Malisafi? If your case cannot be presided in High Court, it will be taken to Supreme Court. So we seek that you take it to Supreme Court for their hearing and the ruling on the same. We cannot admit that case here because me, having been that, you all know my story, I don't need to repeat it.
But that's very unfair to Sonkei because Sonkei is the one who brings this complaint.
And the same Sonkei cannot open the mic and either deny or accept that these allegations were true or not.
So do you know
the fact that we can also
court of law? This is a public court of law. When someone brings a case,
final approach. Your Honor, final approach.
Approach, Sandy.
Your Honor, we have been seated here from 6. My case was going well, very well, defending Sonkei, but apparently I'm very disappointed because people are popping in from anywhere jumping to their own storylines, which is making my defense lower up. Cases are piling up. We are even confused at the moment. Personally, me, I beg to drop, and I've been here for the respect of the law court. If we cannot solve this right here, I beg that you come to a conclusion, because this will keep up and we are not going to come to any conclusion at the end. Thank you, Your Honor.
I think, Ms. Sandy, Your Honor, allow me to say something real quick. I don't think I don't think it's gonna take any much longer, Ms. Sandy. I think you need to give it a bit of time, and it's gonna be wrapped up, because what I think Malisafi is doing, and Malisafi, this is no disrespect to you, but I think Malisafi is trying to use our court to settle his scores with Bigdaddy. Malisafi and Bigdaddy do not have a very good relationship. They have a back and forth. They've had a back and forth for a very, very long time.
Madam Justice, thank you.
And for that reason, the reason he wanted to bring the case here, and the reason he kept probing and pushing Ms. Sonkei, was because he really wanted to legitimize his claim. You know, so it may be a falsified claim, but Malisafi, to legitimize it, he had to bring it to a mock court. You understand? So he had to remove it from his own platform to bring it to a proper court. And Your Honor, just be careful that the court is not used to settle scores, and it's not used the wrong way. We do not want our good.
Oh, okay. Pardon, Mayona.
We do not want our
okay.
To be destroyed by such incidents. And I make this very kind request that any accusation of R coming to our courtroom, we should literally pass it to the authorities. So Sonkei should, just as you asked Sonkei whether she had already reported it, you know, that should be our stance, yeah, going forward, because we do not want problems with the public. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
So my case is null and void.
Your Honor, I would like to make my final submissions before I drop from this court, if I'm allowed. All right. Your Honor, my client was maliciously painted in a way that was not right. We have proven ourselves as so. Everything that they just been presented in this court was also to just paint my client as whatever. Don't type next. I mean, you guys that are texting on the comment section, you can't even come up here and speak.
So my case is dismissed. I can go ahead to the Supreme Court to file it.
Malisafi, please be advised that false accusation of the rep oh my God, please, can we dismiss this thing? I cannot even violate this court. I'm tired. Please, we are not talking about this. Madam Lady Jacqueline, I hereby just calls off every discussion about this thing, because we cannot even admit it here.
Samahani Mheshimiwa Hakim kidogo. Samahani Mheshimiwa Hakim kidogo, dakika moja.
Yes.
Yeah, nilipigiwa simu niwalete tena na wahukumiwa wetu wa siku ya leo waliofungwa miaka mitano kwa miezi mitatu. Niliambiwa niwalete tena hapa kwenye kizimba, na wamekuja tena. Sasa sijajua hatima yake, kwa sababu kesi iko dismiss, na wao kesi yao inaendaje? Wanaendelea kutumikia hiyo miaka mitano kwa miezi mitatu na mke wake na huyu alikuwa anamtetea, au inakuwaje? Manake kama na yenyewe imetupiliwa mbali, naomba waangalie kwa jicho lingine, wagewe fine, kwa sababu itakuwa ni uzembe tunaoufanya. Kwa sababu
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.